examples on video. So you see what it looks like. And not only that, it proves that you can do it.
No, yeah.
So let's go back here. I'm going to pull up your original shot. And then we'll pull up, we filmed 2 after ones. And notice today, we haven't spent much time on your release, like we haven't spent any time on your release.
No time on that.
But your ball roll is getting better. And you feel like, oh, I got more buzz on that one. It's a timing thing. Remember I said back before, I said, I know for a fact that when I'm later, I turn more early. You're seeing that. So that's a clue. Same thing. If you're bowling, somebody says, hey, it looks like your backswing is kind of low today. What they're really saying is you're pushing late and you don't have time for your backswing.
That pushing late is going to be the thing that I'm going to concentrate on.
Correct.
Because I can see it on the video.
Right.
It feels so awkward.
Correct. And that's what I said. It's going to feel awkward there. It's going to feel nice at the foul line.
I would have no issue if you said to me, okay, we're going to bowl, 40 frame game is a house shot.
Right.
I don't have a problem. If I miss,
Yeah.
It's going to help. Tomorrow, tournament, we'll have to see.
But that last shot you threw was the most different timing, and that was one of your best shots of the day. I would never have you do something that's going to make things on the lane get worse. Now, that being said, yes, your body's going to fight you a little bit.
And don't worry, I'm not going to come here and go, I tried what you said.
Exactly.
I bowled a 450.
Right. So, let's go step 1 on the left. Obviously, that's when you were really holding it more than you knew you were. Okay? And remember, on the right, I said, okay, I want this down a little bit on step 1. You weren't thinking way early or out more. You were thinking down. And look what happened. Look how much further the elbow moved when you slid down.
I can't bring it down. I have to bring it.
Exactly. But see, when you think down quicker, it goes out quicker without thinking out quicker.
Yeah.
It's a more effective way to fool the muscles, I think.
That is amazing.
That's a big difference.
That's a huge
Okay.
difference.
And again, you got to the same position on left. It just took you quite a bit longer. Look where the left foot is.
It's the whole foot. It's a whole step.
So that made that much of a difference. No, that's a good ball and a half. Okay? And then, it's because your body is so smart, your backswing went up higher because your body recognized, hey, we have more time for a backswing. Let's get more backswing. We can finally let it swing up. On the right, you were constricting the swing, on the left, because your body had to catch up on timing. Bodies are smart.
Yeah.
Well, let's compare the one on the right now with the last one. And this one, I said, I went to exaggerate a crazy amount. And this might even be past the point you need to be. A little below the belt there, but now watch on the next step, past the leg.
Yeah, that was...
Compared to this one was there. That's another ball. Okay? And then again, you had more time for a backswing. Your body gave you a little more backswing.
Mike, I'm 61, which makes me a superstar.
Right.
I would love to do some senior tournaments.
Right.
With an 85 average, it's like, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to be a donator.
Correct. I think this is going to, I mean, you can still get over that next hump.
I'd like to think so.
Okay? I mean, that's a big difference. You want to see a really big difference, let's do it this way. Right? And we didn't change the stance.
No,
okay?
no.
Let's go to step 2 on the left. So just touching there. Just right in between clicks. There you go. Let's go to step 2 on the right.
Oh, there's one.
We got one more click here.
There's only, what, 3 balls?
It's a big difference, isn't it? Footwork looks the same.
And the angle is pretty much the same.
Yep. Let's go to the back. Let's go to the end of step 3. Hey, look at that. That's almost a ball. Uh-huh. Okay.
And the arm fell free.
Yep.
That's the easiest way I can put it.
Exactly, because you didn't have to pull. And with a little higher backswing, there's your ball speed without having to pull for ball speed. Finish, you see why I'm not worried about your finish. Not that different, but you maintain that position a little bit better on the left. The back foot didn't come up. Okay? Let's do this. Let's play these together in slow motion. What we're likely going to see is you on the right will likely start walking before you on the left. You on the left is going to catch up. They're both the same length clip. And they're both in motion. There's a whole step difference at the start, in case you didn't notice that. Let's see what happens at the finish. Fairly close, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, the arm fell down for you even. Watch this right at the end. Watch the arm on the left. Ah, fell back down because it's not as muscled.
I never even realized that.
It takes muscle to stop the arm and hold it there. So we freed your swing up with let's say, timing.
I never even realized. I never even saw that.
Right.
That's very cool.
That's a result of what we worked on. Because you didn't even think about it. You didn't even know it.
No, you're 100%.
Now, watch in real-time motion this one on the left on a full screen. Okay. And again, if you didn't know this guy, you wouldn't comment like, oh my God, he's way out of whack. That felt out of whack almost at the start to you. Okay?
And I wouldn't say, my God, he's running to
Exactly. That looks nice and fluid, doesn't it? Okay? Now, watch the difference of the tempo at the start of this one. So much more methodical and careful. More muscled.
Muscle.
Exactly. Yep. Right? So this is the way you want to bowl in your head. And the more you change the way you bowl in the head, the more your muscles believe that's how you bowl now. Very nice. Right? So I would work on doing this for a while and see what happens with your release. You might think, okay, hey, that's better. I can live with that. And if you still feel like occasionally you turn early, well, we all do. We get anxious. We don't wait on it.
As I say to the other two guys in my DBA league, that's why we have day jobs.
Correct. Exactly right. But you can see where I'm going with this. With this timing, I think if the release doesn't get quite to the point you wanted it, you'll be in a way better position to then work on the release. Okay? That's really good, very good. All right, everything makes sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Good, good. Let's stop the disc here.